Today for breakfast, I made the kids these really easy French toast cups. These are so delicious and really easy to make. First, you're going to take around 12 slices of bread. I did toast mine just for a bit in the oven at 350, just until like they're a little crusty. Then you're going to chop those into little cubes just like this. Now in a separate bowl, you're going to crack 4 eggs in there. Then add around 3/4 cups of milk. And then I am adding some cinnamon and sugar to mine. So I'm just adding a few tablespoons of sugar to a couple teaspoons of cinnamon. Now just add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of that into that egg mixture. Now spray a muffin pan really good with some oil so nothing sticks. Then you're going to add that bread to the egg mixture and then just scoop it out just like this and then scoop it into those little muffin holes. Then I topped it with a little bit more cinnamon and sugar and baked it at 350 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. When those come out, just let them cool a bit in that muffin pan so you're not burning yourself getting them out. And then I'm topping mine with some powdered sugar, and then we are dipping them in some syrup. We love this one. I hope you guys give it a try. Today's breakfast were these twice baked breakfast potatoes. These were absolutely incredible. I had to stop myself from eating these just because I had to leave some for the kids, but I could have easily eaten about 4 of them. They are pretty easy to make as always. So first, I'm just cooking 4 potatoes in the oven. When those cool down a little bit, you're gonna split those in half and then scoop out all the insides. I always leave like a little bit of a ridge when making twice baked potatoes. And then I am cooking about 5 strips of bacon. I chopped mine up first, and then I'm also doing about a 1/4 pound of sausage. I cooked that bacon first and then left the grease in there while I cooked the sausage. All right, now back to your potatoes. You're gonna add a couple tablespoons of butter to those, mash it up really well, and then a couple tablespoons of milk, add about 3/4 cups of cheese, and now you're gonna add that bacon and sausage to that. Just mix it up really well. Add whatever seasonings you want to. I'm just doing some salt and pepper. Now take those potato skins and then fill them up with that mixture. And I used every bit of the filling too. Now top it with a little cheese. Bake that at 350 for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I fried my eggs separately and then just placed them on top. These were so delicious. I think they would be perfect for a breakfast for dinner kind of thing too. Highly recommend. For breakfast today, I made the breakfast burrito bowls again. These are truly so amazing. We've had them like 100 times since I first shared them. And you can change these up as much as you want to. You can put whatever kind of veggies, meat in there as you want. First, I started off with cooking about 5 strips of bacon, and then I am adding those soft tortilla bowls to a cookie sheet. Once that bacon is almost cooked, I'm adding some mushrooms and some peppers to mine. And again, you can add whatever you want here too, because we did the sausage, like a 1/2 pound of sausage last time with ours, and that was really good too, but the kids didn't want the sausage this time. So I'm adding some mushrooms in there because Lena's favorite is mushrooms. All right, so now to a large separate bowl, I'm adding 6 eggs to this. This will make about 6 of those breakfast burrito bowls. I crammed mine all into 5, so they overflowed a little bit, so don't do that. And now I'm adding a few tablespoons of milk to this, a cup of cheese, and then just whisking that really well. So add those to your little cups, top with more cheese, and then bake at 350 for 25 minutes. These are so amazing.